A wolf? Why is it here? Now? I'm a low-level chore disciple of the Aoki Sect in the Blackwater Ridge Spiritual Field District.
To put simply, I'm just a dirt farming peasant. No monthly stipend of spirit stones.
I still have to deliver this spiritual grain tax. If I fail to meet the kuto, the law enforcement team will punish me. With my incomplete 5-element affinity and this low-grade pseudo-spiritual root, please, I beg you to take him in. We can't afford to feed him anymore. Since I entered the sect,
15 years have passed, and yet, all I can do is farm.
Hey, Qin Ming. Stop daydreaming. Haha. Hand it over. This is my breakfast for tomorrow. Cut the crap. Hand it over if you don't want a beating.
Ha ha ha. To the Chaffid.
The sun is setting. From now on, pay me an extra 10% protection fee every month, and I'll keep you safe.
Am I destined to live like this for the rest of my life?
Mom! I actually rolled a mana attribute. You bastards, just you wait. A wolf? Why is it here? It's too dark. I can't see its movements. If this keeps up, I'll be killed sooner or later.
My night vision.
Now's my chance. Absorb to your heart's content. My spiritual field. A wolf? Why is it here? It's too dark. I can't see its movements. If this keeps up, I'll be killed sooner or later. My night vision. Now! I want to farm. I'll refresh attributes and gain immortality. It's all about farming traits. Reroll successful. Obtained trait. Trace spiritual energy. Harvestable rewards. Spiritual energy, Dantean refinement, physique, and foundation realm advancement. Qin Ming, you lazy bum. The sun is already high in the sky. Stop slacking and get to work.
Inspector Zhao, I'll get right to it.
This field is growing so well. Perfect. Time to squeeze him for a bit. For this quarter's harvest, your field owes an extra 30%. He's squeezing me dry. He's trying to drive me to my death. Inspector Zhao. This goes against the rules, doesn't it? This is the rule for low-grade fields. And around here, I am the rule. Don't like it? I'll banish you to the mines. I can't fight back yet. I'm still no match for Master Zhao right now. I'll pay! I'll pay! A loser is always a loser. In this world, might makes right. Might makes right, huh? Then I'll build my own power.
Fist reroll successful. Obtained trait, trace mana.
So this is what I can harvest. This is my power. Haha, a bunch of useless trash. If this drought keeps up, there's no way I can hand over that extra 30%. Water. Plus spiritual energy. Maybe that can save the spiritual field. Combining mana with water. Detected. Special trait triggered. The spiritual rain spell is actually a spell? It worked. It's actually working. What kind of cheap trick is this? A mere mortal dares to cast spells? Haha. I can only cultivate using spiritual energy. Crank it all in. My spiritual field. Senior Brother Zhao was here. Quick, go greet him. Trash, you're all useless trash. What's the use of such a pathetic yield? Where is Qin Ming? Ha ha ha. Inspector Zhao. Were you looking for me? If you can't hand over that 30%, today is the day you die. Everyone, how is this even possible? Is this really iron bone rice? This is impossible. You must have used forbidden drugs. This grand gift is perfect for you. Wait, is this really iron bone rice? This is impossible. You must have used forbidden drugs. Search him. My lord, I swear I didn't. Excellent. Superb quality. Iron bone rice. Qin Ming. For having the top harvest this time, you are rewarded with spirit stones and elixirs, and promoted to a Tier 1 elite handyman. Thank you, Supervisor. Qin Ming, this feud is irreconcilable. Blackwater Jade is only the beginning.
Zhao Kui, your day of reckoning is near. Qin Ming.
Very well. Don't think you can turn the world upside down just because you became an elite handyman.
We'll see about that. Junior brother Qin is now highly valued by the supervisor.
We must stay on his good side from now on. Only my crops and my cultivation are real.
This is my capital for cultivation.
System. Refresh. Refresh successful. Obtain traits. Trace of spiritual qi. Weak physique. Who's there?
Junior brother Qin.
It's me, Li San.
Junior brother Qin. These are some side dishes my wife made.
Just a small token of my appreciation.
I hope you don't mind.
Junior brother Qin. Senior brother Wang Meng wants to make friends with you. He is way stronger than Zhao Kui. Senior brother Wang Meng is a master at the 3rd level of qi refinement. He is about to take over as the patrol officer. With him on your side, crushing Zhao Kui will be a piece of cake. Thank you for senior brother Wang's kindness. I just want to farm in peace. Take this food back. Ungrateful jerk. Just you wait. Only by relying on myself can I survive. The scent of devil's tongue grass.
A slow-acting poison.
What a clever trick. It seems they don't want me to have an easy life. Since they love playing dirty, and I'll play along. Refresh successful. Obtained trait. Weak toxin. Time to harvest this grand gift.
This is the perfect gift for you.
Do you mean tomorrow I will make you cry? This black water region. It is time for a change. Leave your things behind. A mere servant actually thinks he's worthy of an ancient manual? You're asking for death. What are you standing there for? Get him. Kill him. What a pathetic trick. You're dead meat. Watch me take you down. How is this possible? Where did he go? I'm still too weak.
Final Taoist Yuan.
From now on, I'll make sure to settle this score. My top priority right now is to get stronger. System. Begin analysis. It can calm the mind and also act as an alert. Once the technique is analyzed, I will begin practicing the special cultivation method to learn how to grow Tier 1 spiritual plants, boosting my spiritual energy absorption speed. Fellow Taoist Ruan, just you wait. Once I harvest my first batch of beast tooth rice, that will be the day you all die. I can't believe it's this fast. The ripening trait actually has such an incredible effect. The spiritual energy is even richer than I expected. It seems this barren field really can keep them hidden. Since I'm going to plant anyway, I might as well fill this entire barren field. This is my only shortcut. This barren field can hold 30 crops at most. I must carefully tend to each and every one. There's absolutely no room for error.
Got well.
You are my only hope to turn the tables. Primary ripening resonates with the soil. Spiritual plant growth efficiency increased by an extra 10%. Resonance? It can actually resonate with the soil. This efficiency is far beyond my expectations. Hang in there. We'll see the initial results in just a few days. Why are they turning yellow? Is the soil fertility lacking? Or is it a lack of spiritual energy? I must find a way. I can't let all my previous efforts go to waste. So that's how it is. It needs spiritual soil for nourishment. Of course! Why didn't I think of that sooner? Deep inside Blackwater Valley, the spiritual energy is incredibly rich. There has to be spiritual soil there. I have to find it. I found it. This is spiritual soil. With this, the seedling will definitely start growing again. Just hang in there. Just a little longer. I can just get the spiritual soil back in time. The seedling will be saved. Come on, quick! Absorb the nutrients from the spiritual soil and grow. Thank goodness I didn't give up. Now, all I have to do is wait for them to mature. This abandoned field will eventually be my ultimate trump card. Joist 1. We have a long way ahead of us. We'll meet again. These grains of iron bone rice. It's useless to just keep them anyway. This iron bone rice should fetch a good amount of spiritual soil and insect-repelling herbs. That'll be enough to sustain the beast tooth rice until it matures. I have to get back as quickly as possible. I can't let anything go wrong with the beast tooth rice. I can't expose myself. I need to keep a low profile. Trade for the supplies and get out. I have to get back fast. I must be extremely careful and avoid running into Daoist Ruan's people. Shopkeeper, I'd like to make a trade. How much spiritual soil and insect-repelling herbs can I get for this iron bone rice? Just a moment, young friend. Let me see. The quality looks decent. For this iron bone rice, I can give you 2 bags of spiritual soil and 3 bundles of insect-repelling herbs. What do you see, young friend? That works. Thank you, shopkeeper. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I need. You're too kind, young friend. If you have more spiritual rice to trade in the future, just bring it to me. I must leave immediately. I can't linger here. My beast tooth rice is still waiting for me to tend to it. Oh no, it's Daoist Ruin's people. I have to get out of here, fast. Thank goodness they didn't see me. That was way too close. Thank goodness I made it back safely. The seedlings are growing beautifully. Not a single thing went wrong. Until we meet again. As for who's the predator and who's the prey, well, that remains to be seen. It actually worked! Ordinary chi refining cultivators usually only focus on cultivating their spiritual energy. while completely neglecting to temper their physical body.
Fellow Dalstruin, and that message she left.
Until we meet again. As for who's the predator and who's the prey, well, that remains to be seen. The first batch is finally ripe. It's time to cash in. With enough spirit stones, I can buy better seeds. And with better cultivation techniques, I can go much further. This absolute control is the real key to alchemy. But relying solely on physical strength is still far from enough. Last time at the market, Dostwaruan actually tried to kill me. She only dared to do that because she thinks I'm just a lowly spirit farmer. In the Golivation world, only alchemists, talisman masters, and blacksmiths get any respect. A spirit farmer is nothing but a support grunt. If I don't want to be treated like an easy target, I need to have an ace up my sleeve that commands respect. Just knowing how to farm isn't enough. I need to master alchemy. Alchemy is incredibly difficult, but I have a system. As long as I touch anything related to alchemy, I can unlock new traits. Heading to the market this time, I have only one goal. Find an alchemy cauldron. I need to touch some alchemical fire and unlock more traits. I must steer clear of the treasure pavilion and Taoist Ruan this time. No need to look for any more trouble. This is the place. These cheap iron cauldrons are perfect for unlocking traits. Keep a look and see what you want. The prices are all marked. This is it. A discarded cauldron. Should still let me unlock some traits. Discarded iron cauldron detected. Analyzing. Success! I can actually roll in a fix from this. Though it's all basic knowledge. It's more than enough. I analyzed the residual fire control. This is amazing. With this, I can start controlling fire. Hey kid, are you done touching that? That cauldron is scrap. I don't sell it separately. If you want to buy, go pick from the new stock over there. Excuse me, sir? I just wanted to buy a cauldron to brew some herbs at home. Could you let me have that old one for a bit cheaper? 10 copper coins for that piece of junk. Take it or leave it. Basic fire control acquired. Let me give it a try. This effortless control. This is the key to alchemy. Ordinary apprentices have to practice for years, but I mastered it in a single step. With basic fire control, I can start refining the simplest pills. This iron bone rice is perfect for practice. Chew gathering pills. Successfully refined, though the quality is low. The medicinal effects are absolutely real. Yes, I finally connected the entire pipeline from farming to alchemy. I'm no longer just a farmer who can only sell raw materials. These pills are worth 10 times more than spiritual rice. With this, I'll never be looked down upon. This is it. What others see as useless junk is my only hope. Low-grade fireball talisman detected. Analyzing. Channeling extra mana to forcibly boost the talisman's power.
Current limit, 3%. Talisman effects can stack.
This is it. The structure of the talisman. The flow of spiritual energy. So that's how it is. Let's see. Its power is already on par with level 2 of Qi refining.
If I combine this with my fire control,
And stack the affixes. So that's how it's done. I'll call you the Red Sky Thunder. The power is just too devastating. I must never use it unless it's an absolute life or death situation. But starting today, I am no longer some lowly servant anyone can step on. Those aren't beasts. They're rogue cultivators. Chaos is erupting everywhere. Rogue cultivators are running rampant. And nowhere in this world is safe. Against one, I can stand my ground. But against a whole pack of them, I'll stand absolutely zero chance. I need to reinforce my defenses, stockpile supplies, and play the defensive game. I'll modify my golden shield and exploding talismans and turn them all into traps. With the water mist as a cover and deadly intent hidden in the shadows. One wrong step, and they doomed forever. Spiritual array traps paired with physical barricades. A double-layered defense. In the face of this crisis, there's no need to hide my true strength anymore. Hey, fellow cultivator, wait up.
Excuse me, friend?
What kind of treasure are you looking to sell? Is this high-grade spirit rice?
Pure fasting pills, defensive arrays, and even warding artifacts?
I'll buy as many as you have, my dear friend. Please, come upstairs. After you. In this chaotic world of rogue cultivators,
Only those who are fully prepared.
can hope to survive. This is my turf, and I make the rules.
Spirit-devouring blood leeches.
Since you love to gorge yourself so much, I'll serve you a real killer dish. System begin analysis.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Unlocked. Pest toxin resistance. Trait trapid growth mutation. This exclusive pest-resistant trait is exactly what I need. The clash of medicinal properties is highly volatile and dangerous, but these two core techniques will protect me. Shadow Slaughter.
The Toxin Trinity.
Specifically formulated to lure the blood locusts.
Life or death.
It all rides on this single gamble. Those blood locusts have a razor-sharp sense of smell. They will definitely show up tonight as expected. They're here. The blood locusts are coming. Hurry, hide. Eat up. Feast to your heart's content.
It's a slow-acting poison.
The more you gorge yourselves, the faster you'll die.
Qin Ming, what is the meaning of this?
What on earth is going on here? Ilder, this disciple has cultivated a new breed of spiritual rice, specifically designed to lure and exterminate the spirit-devouring blood locusts. The locusts greedily gorged on the poisoned rice, and they've all dropped dead. Excellent. Outstanding. This special spiritual rice is exactly what the sect needs. We are in urgent need of war preparations. You have achieved a monumental merit. This disciple is willing to hand over the specialized seeds and the cultivation method for blood locust rice. I only ask the sect to grant me the corresponding contribution points. And arrange for hands to cultivate blood locust rice with all our resources. This is only the beginning. A chaotic world may be a nightmare for others, but to me, even hell is fertile soil and fertilizer. Having hoarded resources for so long, the moment to break through has finally arrived. The traits I've been stockpiling for so long, it's time to put them to use. Analyzing. Contacting Tier 1 low-grade G gathering pill. Analysis successful. Obtained trait. Medicinal purification. Along with pill fire control and cultivation pathway. 3 new traits in total. Everything is ready. Let's begin. Compressing spiritual energy. Suppress the chaotic energy. Stabilize my meridians. Now, break through. I finally reached the first level of Qi refining. From now on, I am no longer a lowly mortal servant. I too am a cultivator now.
Yaku.
The debt of my broken legs and all the old grudges will be settled sooner or later. Spells are like the wind, fleeting. A strong body is the true foundation. But weapons are what keep you alive. Just relying on spells is far from enough. In the world of cultivation, strength rules supreme. First, I must stabilize my cultivation, temper my physical body, and master my blade skills to their absolute limit. In this chaotic world, everything in existence shall become nourishment for my growth. The first level of Qi refining. This feeling is incredible. I am no longer immortal. From this day on, I will never again be the disposable trash at the bottom of the Qin Ming sect. It's time to apply for my official certification. But a tree standing out in the forest is easily destroyed by the wind. I'll seal my cultivation for now and hide my full strength. I just need to pass the assessment quietly. Well, if it isn't Qin Ming. What, you're not afraid of me breaking your legs today? I heard you handed in a batch of blood-nourishing rice yesterday. Quite a stroke of luck. Too bad luck doesn't last forever. Good morning, Master Zhao. I just got lucky, that's all. Consider yourself lucky. Who is applying for the Spiritual Plant Master assessment? Stop wasting time at the entrance. That would be me. Hahaha. A mortal with 0 spiritual energy actually dreams of becoming a spiritual plant master? Absolute nonsense. Junior Qin Ming requests to take the assessment for a rank 1 spiritual plant master. Here is my sample. This is first tier, mid-grade purity beast rice. It is impossible for you to have cultivated this field. He must have stolen it. How could a mere mortal cultivate a first-tier spiritual plant? Inspector Zhao, are you in charge of this assessment, or am I? Follow me inside. Qin Ming, here's a bag of iron bone rice seeds and a first-tier low-grade spirit field model. Within 2 hours, you must raise the seed germination rate to over 50%. This disciple understands. The assessment. You passed. From today on, you are an official first-tier spiritual plant master of the Qin Ming Sect. Here is your identity token. The sect will assign you a new spirit field. Actually, I've already had someone prepare your new spirit field, right in the East District. The spiritual energy there is much richer than here in the Blackwater region. Actually, look, that's Qin Ming. He just became a first-tier spiritual plant master. I really misjudged him before. We must curry favor with him from now on. These missions are too dangerous. Not what I'm looking for. This is the one. The wind shuttle birds of Qinga Valley are not to be trifled with. Are you sure you want to take this mission? I used to be a utility servant, so I have some experience gathering herbs, and I move fast. Remember, the time limit for the mission is 3 days. If you run into danger, crush this amulet. Thank you for your concern, Deacon. Since I'm heading out, I must make sure I'm fully prepared. Let's go. Green Nod's Alley has very treacherous terrain. I must be careful. What a great place! The spiritual energy is so rich. The Wind Shuttle Bird is a first-tier, low-level spiritual beast. They excel at high-speed surprise attacks, and they travel in flocks. Knowing their habits makes this much easier. Now's my chance. It looks like I made the right move. On the chessboard of the Qin Ming Sect, I finally bared my fangs. Next month, I'll head back to the mission hall to take on more tasks. Level 1 of Qi Refining is nothing but an insect. If I want to go further, I must obtain more resources. My wilderness survival skills are still lacking.
So I need to track down some unconventional gear. Those flashy, expensive items aren't for me.
Boss, how much for this?
Huh?
It requires low-grade spirit stones.
Mogargeting, 50. Are you trying to rob my spirit stones?
This jade slip is practically falling apart. The contents inside have probably completely faded away by now. 5 spirit stones. Taking it home as a paperweight is about all it's good for. 40, minimum. I picked this up from the outskirts of an ancient cultivator's cave dwelling. It is absolutely not some ordinary junk. 15, not a single stone more. Any more than that, and I'm walking away. Take it or leave it. Interfacing with the damaged ancient jade slip. Analyzing. Acquired trait. Wild spirit. Herb garden map. And the ancient growth acceleration trait from the ancient spirit herb garden.
An iron-backed grizzly.
A rank 2 demon beast.
With strength comparable to the Foundation establishment stage. While there's no shortage of them in the core area,
I will only target the outskirts. Controlling my greed is the only way to survive in the long run. Such a powerful aura. I must be extremely careful. I need to study its breathing pattern and find its blind spots. Leaving the seeds to take root so I can harvest here again in a few years. I must not be greedy. Great while ahead. A gentleman does not put himself in harm's way.
to pull a few whiskers from a tiger's mouth is already a massive stroke of luck. In cultivation world, restraint keeps you alive much longer than greed. This is the spot. Water is the source of life, and the perfect defensive weapon. Are they rogue cultivators from nearby, or thugs sent by Zhao Kui? Scared already? I haven't even made my move yet. You two barged in here in the middle of the day and decided to take a bath in my spirit field? That's not very polite, is it? Master Qin, we were blind. We made a terrible mistake. It was Lord Zhao Kui. He made us do this. He promised us 10 spirit stones if we stole your newly cultivated beast fang rice seeds. Now, get lost. Go back and tell Zhao Kui. If he sends these third-rate thugs again,
It won't be as simple as taking a mud bath.
I have much more exciting things waiting for him in my field. Humiliated, the enemies retreat. His reputation begins to grow, and the spirit field is now a forbidden zone for outsiders. But traps can only stop minor threats. With such a low cultivation level, I can never truly secure my place here. To speed up my cultivation and protect myself, Elazars are the only shortcut. It's time to visit the market again. Alchemist Suen is attempting to break through to grade 2. and has personally set up a stall to buy rare materials. A high-level alchemist. Every single one of his moves holds the wisdom of the great Tao. This is exactly the insight into alchemy that I desperately need. Fire spirit soil only exists in treacherous earth fire zones, making it extremely dangerous to obtain, and nobody dares to harvest it lightly. Without fire spirit soil to balance things out, the heat of the scorching sun pill will run wild, leaving behind toxic dregs that are impossible to purge, making it impossible to ever reach grade 2. Target locked.
Locking onto Veteran Alchemist 2-1. Initiating visual analysis.
Attributes acquired. Micro heat control, herb analysis, advanced broken recipe, and refined lesser restoration pill. Alternating between gentle and fierce flames, filtering out the dregs to keep only the pure essence. With these, my alchemy skills will undergo a complete transformation. Fellow cultivator, you understand alchemy? This humble peasant only knows how to farm. I know nothing of alchemy. I think you have mistaken me for someone else, my lord. Come over here and answer me. There is no hiding now. Instead of running and raising suspicion, it is better to play along and buy some time. Just now, when you were staring at me, you must have noticed something was wrong. Speak the truth. My lord, the cold energy from the yinsha grass on your fingertips clashes directly with the nature of the blazing sun pill. If you force the refinement, your cauldron will surely explode. You actually knew about the yinsha grass residue? Even I almost overlooked it. This humble peasant has grown herbs for many years and was born with a sharp sense of smell.
I merely picked up the scent of the herbs, nothing more.
A natural-born genius. It would be a tragedy to waste such talent on farming. Are you willing to become my disciple?
A golden opportunity to reach the heavens in a single step.
This guy is actually being offered an apprenticeship by an alchemist. Thank you for your kindness, Master Alchemist. But this humble one is dull-witted. I only wish to farm in peace. I dare not dream of the great Tao of alchemy. So be it. Fate has its own designs. Thank this pure fire pill as a gift. Consider it my thanks for your guidance today. Thank you for your generous gift, Senior. Zhao Kui actually tracked me to the market. If he catches up to me, there will be endless trouble. I must use the crowd as cover and slip away quietly. The harvest from this trip is far beyond what I expected. My understanding of alchemy has progressed, and with these resources in hand, hey, I finally have a foundation to stand on. I return from the market with a full harvest, with the pure fire pill in hand, and my new insights into alchemy. I see that the Tao of alchemy and the Tao of farming share the same roots, both mastering the essence of all living things. Everything is interconnected. Detected a first-grade, high-tier spiritual plant. Initiating cross-realm analysis. Attribute fusion and deduction. Activated. Obtained high-tier attribute. Spiritual plant affinity. With just a single thought, I commune with all vegetation. Nature itself bends to my will. Remarkable. This is the true power of spiritual plant affinity. All plants have souls, and they all have their own desires. From now on, I am the absolute master of this field. The forest rain spell. This isn't just farming. It's practically a rapid growth factory. And the mental strain is incredibly low. I can easily multitask, balancing farming and cultivation without missing a beat. Senior Brother Qin, are you there? Something terrible has happened. Why are you in such a panic? The sect has just issued new tax regulations. Our spiritual field tribute for this quarter is going up by 50%. A 50% tax increase? To others, this is a dead end. But to me, it's nothing but a walk in the park. I understand. Senior Brother Qin, the taxes have skyrocketed. Aren't you worried at all?
Qin Ming Sect, Others and 3 Sect are at war over a spiritual mineral vein.
That's why they increase the taxes. That's why, when sects go to war, times of chaos are ahead. Our days of peaceful growth are officially over. Qin, you are already aware of the new regulations. How do you plan to hand over that 50% tax increase to the supervisor? This quarter's taxes will be paid in full, not a single penny short. Everything is fully prepared. Quite capable, aren't you? However, since the sect is currently short-handed, you need to pay an additional 20% as a contribution to the sect. To think you dare to extort me over such petty profits. Do you honestly think low-level disciples can be pushed around so easily? Unlawfully raising taxes and extorting disciples. Strip this deacon of his duties and banish him to the mines for 10 years of hard labor. You dare use the sect rules to pressure me? A mere spiritual worker dares to talk back to a steward. Without the protection of a sect, we are forced to pay private taxes. I'm afraid I cannot comply. Fine then. Qin Ming, you just wait. We've got plenty of time. We'll see who gets the last laugh. They say this used to be a rare herb garden. Maybe I can find something unique here. Nothing but weeds. Under these conditions, there isn't even a single low-grade spiritual herb. What a waste of such great terrain. To be left completely abandoned. What species is this? Even the system can't analyze it. Could it be a remnant of some ancient spiritual plant? No spiritual glow. No spiritual energy fluctuations. And yet there's a pulse of life. This is definitely a treasure. Wow. Quite the little glutton, aren't you? It can actually devour spiritual energy. It looks like it really can be revived. Since you survived in these fire poison ruins, maybe you can resist, or even absorb, this fire poison. Let's try nourishing you with toxic soil first. A failed batch of chi-gathering pills. Their medicinal properties are too violent. I can't use them for cultivation, but they are perfect for a little glutton like you. It worked. It really can absorb the nutrients. As long as I take good care of you, you'll definitely revive. Its value is probably far beyond everything I currently own. It might even surpass that treasury glazed manual. This might be my path to the heavens. Outside, the night winds of the Blackwater region howl, as if signaling the arrival of a massive storm. But inside this tiny thatched cottage, a withered vine is quietly coming back to life.
Keep that. Pack your things and come with me.
Strudley, what's the meaning of this? My spiritual field was just watered with spiritual rain. It's at a critical stage right now. I can't leave it unattended. Critical stage? Your life is what's in a critical stage right now. You think I actually wanted to come to this dump of yours? Blame yourself for offending someone you shouldn't have. Senior Brother Zhao Kui. I'm sure you haven't forgotten him, right? But Senior Brother Zhao. A waste will always be a waste. Might makes right.
Senior Brother Zhao Kui crushed the Tremble sect.
Beheaded the enemies. And one great merit. He was promoted to the inner sect and bestowed rare spiritual pills. Senior Brother Zhao is actually this. Ruthless. Senior Brother Zhao specifically ordered to punish an ignorant servant like you by sending you to a desolate land to temper your mind.
Qin Ming, congratulations.
You are to head to Rocky Ridge immediately to guard the spiritual fields. How could this be? What? You don't want to? Fine, you don't have to go. But according to the sect's rules, disobeying orders is the same as betraying the sect. I can have the law enforcement squad arrest you right now, destroy your cultivation, and exile you to the mines to work as a slave. Good. A wise man submits to circumstances. That's more like it. Hand over the spiritual fields here. Once we finish the paperwork, we'll head out. Rocky Ridge, is it? Since you won't let me live, then I'll make sure I thrive even more. Think refreshing. Obtained Advanced Spiritual Rain Formula. Effect. Large-scale precise irrigation. Stop dawdling. Let's go. Since this is my last harvest here, you should at least let me harvest this batch of crops before I go. Otherwise, do you expect me to go to Rocky Ridge empty-handed and starve? Hurry up and don't play any tricks. Rocky Ridge has extremely thin spiritual energy, and the soil is completely barren. This is the perfect chance to test my advanced spiritual rain art. Combined with the longevity shed, let's see if we can turn this barren wasteland into a thriving paradise. Quit dragging your feet and move it. Don't waste our time. Qin Ming, this is your new home from now on. Use the place to reflect and build some character. Let's go. Rocky Ridge. Here I come. From this day on, this place will be the land of my destiny. In the direst of straits, there is always a glimmer of hope. As Qin Ming steps into Rocky Ridge, will he sink into despair or make a miraculous comeback? Here we are. After you, junior brother. Senior Brother Xiao said, think Kushui here is excellent. It is perfect for a talent like you. Do with some character. This tiny 3.3-acre plot is the best spiritual land in Rocky Ridge. Work hard and don't let Senior Brother Zhao's kind intentions go to waste.
What?
Think the conditions are too harsh? How about I find you another spot? The air mines are always short-handed. If you want to go there, I can take you right now. That won't be necessary, Manager Lee. This place is fine. I actually like it. Here. Oh? Since you like it, sign this contract. From this day on, you, Qin Ming, are the official spiritual farmer of Rocky Ridge. Your tax rate will be calculated based on top-grade spiritual fields. If you're short by even a single grain of rice, you'll pay with your life.
taxed as top-grade spiritual fields.
焦魁,
You are really trying to leave me with absolutely no way out, aren't you?
Well, old friend, we've arrived at our new home. Contact made with unknown withered vine. Harsh environment detected. Host survival probabilities below 10%. Analyzing the properties of the withered vine. Detected earth vein affinity and spiritual energy conversion potential.
Recommendation. Integrate the withered vine into the earth vein node.
This may improve the local environment. Found it.
This thing is probably even more potent than a Foundation establishment pill.
Breakthrough. Weak physique. Weak physique upgraded.
Weak mana upgraded. Cultivation experience increased by 100%.
Breakthrough. A tree that stands out in the forest is bound to be destroyed by the wind. Right now, my wings aren't fully fledged yet. I must keep a low profile.
Ha 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 ha.
Junior brother Qin, busy as always, I see. It seems senior brother Zhao's arrangement was quite thoughtful after all. Even though this rock ridge is a bit harsh, at least it didn't starve you to death. So, how has the harvest been over these past 2 months? I hope you didn't fail to meet your quota. If senior brother Zhao decides to blame you when the time comes, even I won't be able to protect you. You, Manager Li, look at this dreadful weather. This iron bone rice probably won't survive. I did my best, but I really can't hand over the required tribute. Oh? You dare cry poverty to me? At this rate, you don't even have 10% of the expected harvest.
Qin Ming, you're finished.
Senior brother Zhao is coming for an inspection tomorrow.
Just wait to meet your doom. Tomorrow, is it? He'll be here soon. He'd better get some life insurance ready.
Qin Ming, it's been a few months.
Looks like you've been living quite a comfortable life here. Senior brother Zhao, what brings you to a dump like this?
I came to see how the genius spiritual planner of our Aoki Sect is doing in this rocky pit. I was wondering if you'd starved to death yet.
Something's not right. Liu Kai said you were in terrible shape.
But looking at how energetic you are, you're definitely hiding something. Tell me, did you have some kind of miraculous breakthrough?
Hand it over, senior brother.
Senior brother, please. I really didn't have any miraculous breakthrough. Not a single blade of grass grows on this rocky hill. I worry about paying my taxes every single day. How could I possibly have the time or energy to look for anything else? So you want to do this the hard way? Do you really think I don't know? You're just a lowly handyman. How could you possibly master so many advanced spiritual cultivation arts in just a few months? And you actually had the nerve to lie and say you're self-taught. I've done my research. Before you were banished here, you went to those ruins. Did you find some ancient inheritance? Or a peerless spiritual seed in there? Hand it over. That belongs to me, Zhao Kui. Otherwise, I'll snap your neck right here and now.
And burn this entire rocky hill to the ground. Senior brother, everything you want is inside this.
This is the secret treasure you were talking about. Are you screwing with me?
Senior brother.
The treasure isn't on me. Then where is it? It's in those withered vines. Withered vines? What withered vines? That one. The one I picked up from the ruins. Yes, the one I salvaged from the ruins. I suspect it's a seedling of an ancient spiritual plant. I planted it right on the spiritual vein node of this rocky hill, and it's currently absorbing spiritual energy.
You're just making things up.
You think you can fool me with a rotten piece of vine? Grab him! I touched the Thunderjade talisman, feeding it my energy, ready to unleash its power. Combining my faint spiritual energy with a sliver of the withered vine's origin, I simulate the powerful aura of a third-level talisman. If you push me any further, I will drag you down to hell with me. Is this a third-level talisman? You're just a lowly handyman. How could you possibly have something like this?
Fine. Very well. Qin Ming, you just wait and see. Let's go.
Next time, it won't be as simple as just scaring you. I can't afford to be this passive anymore.
Who on earth are you?
There are no records of you in the sect's handyman quarters. And there are no spirit stones saved up in your room? It seems my only option is to go to that place. I can't stay here in Chaos Harbor anymore.
Even though Zhao Kui is gone,
Liu Kai and his gang will definitely come back to cause trouble. Besides, the resources produced here can no longer keep up with my cultivation speed. I must find a new place to settle down as soon as possible. Spiritual planter Qin Ming, here to consult the records. You may enter, but you can only stay on the first floor. If you want to go to the second floor,
You will need to token from the Deacon Elder, or pay 20 contribution points.
I want to look up records on a type of ancient spiritual root.
I request entry to the second floor.
"20 contribution points will only give you 2 hours. All right.
Over there are the spiritual plant chronicles.
Over there are the records of ancient lore.
And over there is the compendium of rare treasures.
2 hours.
Once your time is up,
The barrier will automatically eject you.
The divine wood.
the Dine once suffered a great calamity. Its trunk shattered into pieces. One of its broken branches fell into the mortal realm, looking completely withered. Ordinary people could never recognize it. Yet, a spark of life still lingers deep within. If nourished by spiritual spring water and spiritual soil, it can be revived, spreading the leaves of time and space and reclaiming its divine throne. Your time is up.
Junior brother.
Please leave. Although I didn't get its exact name or a complete guide on how to nurture it, this is more than enough. Now that I have a trump card and a clear direction, then, next, it's time to use the sex rules to secure the greatest benefits for myself. Planter Qin. This is a reward from the elders for your performance today. I absolutely must not decline. After all, this is a token of the elders' goodwill. That Blugyan ginseng wasn't just saved. Its overall quality even went up. The elder is absolutely thrilled. I've already spoken on your behalf. Go get your mid-grade spirit farmer certification. And from now on, you'll belong to the Blackwater Source. That premium spiritual field will be entirely under your management. You only need to hand over a small quota of spirit herbs every month. The rest of the time is yours to do as you please. Thank you for the guidance, Master Zhou. That thorn art is one of the absolute finest foundational techniques in our Greenwood sect. Though it's only a low-grade yellow tier, its beauty lies in its sheer precision. For spirit farmers like us who tend to spiritual herbs daily, practicing this technique is like giving wings to a tiger. Master Zhou, if I may ask, is this thorn art the spell that controls plant vines for both offense and defense? Ah, you certainly have an eye for these things. Indeed it is. Constricting? The thorn art is a wood element spell. At its highest level, you can summon ironwood thorns. Not only is the defense incredible, but it can also bind your enemies. However, this spell requires extreme control over your spiritual energy. Many disciples find it too difficult to master. They'd rather learn simple spells like Fireball or Windblade. Since you're so determined, I have a jade slip right here containing the basic insights to thorn art. I'll give it to you. Take it and practice diligently. Since you're going to be a farmer, you might as well be one. With some thorns, show them you're not someone to be trifled with. Contacting mutated ironbone rice seeds. Host's spiritual energy guidance detected. Attribute triggered. Rapid ripening. Attribute triggered. Spirit plant affinity. Mutated ironbone rice growth. Accelerated. Success. Contacting Thorn, Art Beginner Jade Slip. Consume a small amount of spiritual power and spirit plant insights to refresh the attribute. Refresh successful. Acquired new attribute. Basic Thorn Art, Novice Mastery. This is still far from enough. The time has come.
Look, that's Qin Ming. I heard he saved Master Shou's dying blood young Ginseng yesterday.
He even got the attention of the elder. Shh, keep it down. He's Master Zhou's favorite student right now. He's about to be promoted to a mid-grade spirit farmer. He's someone we definitely can't afford to mess with.
Qin Ming, right. Master Zhou already spoke to me about you.
Your exam today will be very simple.
Here are 3 different spiritual herb seeds.
They are green jade grass, fire veined lotus, and ironbone rice. If you can make them sprout and grow to 1 foot tall within 2 hours, you pass. What is he doing? He's not even prepping the seeds. He's communicating directly with the soil. He's a natural-born spirit plant master. Have I passed? Of course you passed.
Here is your token. Every month you can go to the warehouse to collect 3 portions of mid-grade spiritual seeds,
2 low-grade spirit stones, and your other benefits. This auxiliary technique is practically tailor-made for me. Now, it's time to start cultivating some real strategic resources. Kishushi, starting from today, you are a mid-grade spirit plant master of our Qingwu Sect. Green Bamboo Valley, deep within the Blackwater source.
will be your personal abode from now on.
Thank you for the promotion, Master Zhou. This Green Bamboo Valley is a wonderful place. The spiritual energy here is more than twice as dense as in Winshi Valley, and it's incredibly peaceful. This was originally the residence of the previous mid-grade spirit plant master. You'll be in charge of the 300 acres of spiritual fields around here. As long as you hand over the sex quota on time,
You're free to do whatever you want with the rest of your time.
I am very satisfied. Thank you for your trouble, Master Zhou. Let's set up a line of defense first. From now on, this will be my safe zone.
This will be your home from now on.
Heal up well.
From now on, all the spiritual energy in this entire valley is yours to absorb. Using Qi to nurture things, and using the spirit to nourish one's nature.
With this cultivation technique, plus my special attributes,
The yield of this spiritual field can at least double.
just give me some time.
And this green bamboo valley will eventually become an impenetrable fortress that no one can breach.
Contact made with green jade grass.
System. Host mastery of the ethereal needle detected.
Unlocked trait. Spiritual plant. Compatible trait unlocked. Pillfire control analysis.
Green jade grass essence can be extracted for refining.
The true art of spirit control definitely lives up to its name. I can't believe it actually unlocked a new trait. Since I'm now a mid-grade spiritual plant master, just growing rice isn't going to cut it.
I must master alchemy. Let's begin.
Focus. The same.
Not bad.
It's almost mid-grade.
And this is just a basic cleansing pill. If I used a mutated spiritual plant instead,
The results would be even better.
he entered a state of absolute seclusion.
He sealed off the entrance to Green Bamboo Valley with thorny trees.
Aside from essential daily cultivation,
He spent every single waking moment locked in the alchemy room.
contact made with fire-veined lotus. Unlocked trait. Fine fire control. Minor chi recovery pill successfully refined. Success rate 100%.
Contact made with beast tooth rice germ. Unlocked trait. Herb deduction. Improved recipe. Simplified chi blood pill.
Although dragon scale grass, a crucial auxiliary herb for the foundation building pill, is rare, if I combine mutated iron bone rice with a few toxic herbs,
I should be able to replicate its medicinal properties.
let's practice with the chi condensation powder first.
With these batches of Qi condensation powder, plus the premium beast tooth rice I've stockpiled, I'll quickly secure a market in the trading town. Now, I just need to wait for shopkeeper Lau's update. Once this batch sells, I'll track down the complete version of the 100 Treasures glazed crystal and that giant spirit array map. Being only at the 4th stage of Qi refining is far from enough. I need more pills.
More spiritual stones.
And much stronger trump cards. Based on the market price shopkeeper Lao gave me last time, this batch of Qi condensation powder should fetch at least 30 low-grade spiritual stones.
Combined with this bag of beast tooth rice,
It'll be enough to buy a few defensive talismans. And maybe I can even trade for an offensive spell at the Scripture Pavilion. Have you heard? The price of iron bone rice has completely crashed. It's worse than that. Spiritual rice from the neighboring states is flooding in. This is a massive loss. Iron bone rice. Qin Ming, you're finally here. Shopkeeper Lao, long time no see. This is my newly refined G condensation powder. The quality is even better than the last batch. And this bag of beast tooth rice is premium grade, specially reserved for you. Look, Qin Ming, I'm afraid your timely rain came a bit too late this time. Just yesterday, the news spread. Aoki Sect had a massive harvest of their main crop, iron bone rice, this year. On top of that, several major sects in the neighboring countries also had bumper crops. A massive amount of low-grade spiritual rice has flooded the market. How bad is the price crash? For both iron bone rice and ordinary beast tooth rice, the purchase price has plummeted to 30% of its original value, which means even if you sell this batch right now, it won't even be worth half of what it was before.
9名贝壳100子
I'll buy your stock at 70% of the original price. Consider it a favor to help you with your cash flow. But as for this spiritual rice, my small shop really can't take it. And frankly, I wouldn't dare to. Shopkeeper Lo, and thank you for your kindness. But I'm not selling this batch anymore. Not selling? Qin Ming, you'd better think this through. If you hold on to it, it's only going to lose more value. Ordinary spiritual rice might be worthless, but what I have in my hands might not be so ordinary. Shopkeeper, if there were a spiritual rice with a taste and spiritual energy 3 times purer than beast tooth rice, selling at 5 times the price, would you and your esteemed foundation building clients be willing to buy it? Qin Ming, if such top-tier spiritual rice actually existed, the major sects would have kept it all for themselves long ago. How could it ever fall into our hands? What if I actually have it? And I can guarantee I'm the only one who does.
Qin Ming, you...
Are you serious? You're serious. Give me 3 months. In 3 months, I'll be back with a grade of Yuya rice you've never seen before. When that time comes, I want you, Shopkeeper Lao, to spread the word to the wealthiest cultivator circles. I'm not here just to sell rice. I'm here to build a monopoly. Even though this kid's price war cut into my expected profits, it forced me to break out of my old way of thinking. In the cultivation world, keeping a low profile to build strength is key. Survival isn't just about keeping your head down and farming. You have to control the pricing power. Ordinary spiritual rice is no longer enough to make a living. Now that I'm in the game, I might as well go big and conquer it. Ordinary Shuya rice has very weak spiritual energy. What I want to create is a premium, top-tier product. Crickard attribute, spiritual plant affinity, glazed 100 treasure crystal fragment detected. Unlocking attribute, true spirit control art. Analyzing, can integrate the toughness of iron bone rice and the resistance of blood yellow rice to optimize the growth path. Acknowledged. Is this the night show your rice? It's done. This aroma is truly extraordinary. This quality is at least at the level of high-grade spiritual rice. The distribution channels must not be messed up. I'll go straight to Shopkeeper Lao. Please come in. Shopkeeper Lao is waiting for you in the inner hall. Nephew Qin, you're here today. Do you have some urgent business? Shopkeeper Lao, give this a try. Qin, nephew Qin, did you really grow this? So, Shopkeeper Lao, how is it? How many spirit stones is this rice worth? The texture of this rice and its spiritual energy and medicinal effects are all absolutely top tier. If we put this up for auction, even a single grain could fetch an astronomical price. But I don't want astronomical prices. What I want is stability. First, limited supply. Only 10 caddies a month. No pre-orders. Second, targeted sales. We only sell to rogue cultivators, none for the major sects. That way, we keep it rare and highly coveted. I see. Brilliant thinking. Qin. This isn't just selling rice. This is literally creating a god. Have you heard? The Treasure Pavilion has released a mysterious golden beast tooth rice.
Just one bite is worth 3 whole days of meditation.
No duh, of course I've heard of it.
But I lined up for an entire day,
And right as I reached the door, they sold out. My friend is a disciple of a Foundation realm elder. By this, he managed to buy just a single grain. After eating it, his cultivation levels skyrocketed. Quiet down, everyone, quiet down. Our master is inside preparing the beast tooth rice right now. Please, be patient. He will be out shortly to launch the sale. In just 3 short months,
I've made more money than in the past 3 years combined.
with these funds, along with elixirs and talismans, Green Bamboo Valley will be completely impenetrable. But this is still far from enough. To a golden core expert, this tiny amount of spirit stones is nothing but a drop in the bucket. Now that I've monopolized grade 1 spirit rice, my next step is grade 2.
I want the entire Qiyang market.
And even the surrounding sects to rely completely on my supply. This time, I am going to grow far more than just a bowl of rice.
I am building the foundation of my very own spirit plant empire.
No need to be so tense. It's only me. Junior Qin Ming greets Deacon Li. I had no idea you were coming, Deacon. Please forgive me for not welcoming you sooner. My sincerest apologies. Qin, I didn't come here with any ill intentions today. You have nothing to fear. The sect higher-ups are well aware of everything you have achieved.
So young, yet already a mid-grade spirit planter and a highly skilled alchemist to boot.
You are truly a pillar of our Greenwood sect. Go on. Open it and take a look. This is...
Deacon Li, I cannot accept a reward for doing nothing.
I really cannot take this. This is not a bribe. Think of it as a down payment. Qin Ming, I won't beat around the bush with you.
I represent the Qingwu branch, and I want to invite you to become our branch's exclusive spirit farmer.
As long as you agree,
These 10 mid-grade spirit stones and this foundation establishment pill are yours.
from now on, you'll only need to hand over a set quota of spirit rice every year. As for the rest of your harvest,
The Becht won't touch a single penny.
What's more, I will personally recommend you to become an inner disciple.
and secure a much better cultivation cave for you. I'll even help you find the chance to break through to the foundation establishment stage. Such immense generosity. This junior is truly overwhelmed with gratitude,
However, my natural talent is mediocre.
and I fear I'm not worthy of such a heavy responsibility. Besides, I want to spend more time perfecting my spirit farming, rather than getting bogged down by worldly affairs. Qin Ming, are you actually rejecting me? I wouldn't dare, Deacon. I just feel I'm more suited to be a carefree rogue cultivator. Even if I'm registered under the sect's name, I have no desire to get dragged into any power struggles. As for the golden longevity rice, I can supply you with 10 caddies of it every month, strictly as a token of my respect. But as for joining your faction, I must humbly ask you to withdraw the offer, Deacon. But Deacon, that Qin Ming is just a low-level spirit farmer at the Qi refining stage. Why are you being so polite to him? We should just drag him back by force.
And make him farm the fields for us. What do you know?
Is a brainless ox that only plows fields the same as a hen that lays golden eggs? Of course not.
If we can get our hands on the recipe for that golden longevity rice,
Our branch could produce dozens of elite disciples every single year.
That would be a massive achievement for us, more suited to be a carefree rogue cultivator.
No desire to get dragged into any power struggles. It seems this brat refuses to do this the easy way.
He wants to do it the hard way.
Qin Ming.
Deacon, why did you come back?
I'll give you one last chance.
Sign this soul contract.
If you do, not only will my previous offer stand,
And I can guarantee that no one in the sect will dare to lay a finger on you. Otherwise, who knows? A sudden fire might break out one day, or some rogue demon beast might break in.
And destroy everything you've worked so hard to build over the years in an instant.
Deacon Lee, what are you trying to say?
if I don't agree,
Then this green bamboo valley is as good as gone? Haha, clever.
Hand over your recipe for the golden vein longevity rice, and I can pretend none of this ever happened.
Why must you make things so difficult for a lowly chi refining disciple like me?
I can give you a part of the recipe.
But to ham over all of it? That is absolutely impossible.
A defensive array? You dare flaunt a mere low-grade defensive array in front of me?
I'll call count to 3. If you still don't hand it over,
I will tear your pathetic valley to the ground.
3, 2, 1.
Qin Ming, hand it over.
You actually contracted such a powerful spiritual plant?
Good. You've got guts. The Grand Sect tournament will be the day you die. Now, can you please leave?
Green Bamboo Valley does not welcome you. It seems I was being too naive.
I can't stay in the Aoki Sect anymore.
Ming won't let this go.
And that sect tournament is nothing but a trap. I'm not playing your games anymore. Consider this Green Bamboo Valley my parting gift to Deacon Lee.
Safety is never achieved by begging.
Shopkeeper Lau, I need poison recipes, hidden weapons.
And exploding talimans, powerful enough to blow up a Foundation establishment cultivator.
Ah,
The sis.
Nipu Chin, those are all highly illegal, black market goods.
Inside this is a condensing jade pill. I only ask that you help me gather these items and keep this strictly confidential. All right, collect them at the back door in an hour.
with these,
Even when facing a Foundation establishment cultivator,
I can make him bleed. Still not fast enough. When facing a flying sword from a Foundation Establishment cultivator, this speed is still far too slow. G, refining level 5. You want to watch a show? Then I'll put on a massive show for you. I just hope you won't be too terrified to show up when the time comes. No matter how good magic treasures are, they're ultimately just external items. There will always be a disconnect when you use them. Only this hoe that's been by my side tilling the soil, and has even killed people, feels the most natural to use. Well. Isn't this Qin Ming, the guy who only knows how to farm? I heard he recently offended Deacon Li. Looks like his days are numbered. Soon. Once this storm blows over, it'll be time for me to find another place to farm. The waters in the Qin Ming Sect are too muddy. It's no place to grow good crops. Universal affix system successfully bound. Detected that the host is using a basic spiritual hoe. Trap mastery affix triggered. Concealed killing intent affix triggered. Fusing comprehension. It's done. You've even raised quite a few good things here.
Since you refuse to hand them over nicely, then don't blame me, Haisha, for being ruthless.
And merciless. Consider everything you own as a greeting gift for me.
He's here? A level 6 chi condensation bandit? Is this the kind of trash you send to test me? Or did you just never take me seriously to begin with?
Who's out there?
Trash.
What's going on?
What happened? What happened?
There's an assassin. Don't be afraid, Brother Qin. This is Haisha, the scum of our sect. We'll take him back right away. Wait.
Haisha, Li Yaming.
Are you trying to warn me? Or are you just delivering a free kill to my doorstep?
So this is the legendary bandit cultivator?
He doesn't look like much, does he?
Right? I heard he came to rob Brother Qin, but ended up getting put to death by Brother Qin instead.
Senior Brother Qin truly is a mid-grade spirit planter.
He really keeps his true strength hidden.
Junior brothers. Last night was truly terrifying.
It's all thanks to this ancestral spirit hoe of mine.
At the critical moment, it unleashed a burst of spiritual energy
And knocked this villain out cold. Otherwise, my life would have ended right there.
This spirit hoe is a family heirloom. To fave me? Last night, its spiritual light faded so much. I'm afraid it's completely ruined.
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Senior Brother Qin, please don't grieve too much.
Since this villain is already dead,
We'll take him to the disciplinary hall right away.
Consider it an explanation to you, Senior Brother.
Useless. A bunch of useless trash.
My lord, what do we do now? With the disciplinary hall protecting Qin Ming.
We can't easily make a move on him anymore. Juden, V.
No, that's not right. Hey, Shao was killed with a single lethal strike.
The technique was incredibly ruthless.
Qin Ming is just a mere farmer.
How could he possibly have skills like that?
This kid has been hiding his true strength all along.
he doesn't just have treasures.
He also has the capability to kill.
Very watch, I mean.
No matter what trump cards you're holding, once you step into the arena of the grand tournament,
It becomes a fight to the death.
when that time comes, I'd love to see how many tigers a wolf like you can actually take down. Killing isn't what's terrifying.
What's terrifying is having the power to kill.
Yet still living like a dog with its tail between its legs. Farming is to stay alive. But sometimes, killing is the only way to survive. The grand tournament. Since you all want to watch a show, then I will put on a massive performance for you. I just hope you won't be too terrified to even step onto the stage.
This storm is coming at the perfect time.
Time acceleration. Think.
Double.
This is a straight-up miracle. It's like bringing the dead back to life. Since I'm already here, let's try to activate it.
Now, break.
To think, in just 2 days, I broke through to the 6th level of Qi refining.
And this is only the first leaf.
Senior Brother Qin, the sect has ordered a grand tournament in 3 days. You must be there.
Thanks for the heads up, Junior Brother. I'll start getting ready right away.
Come on, let's see what this stolen time
Can actually do. For me.
Brother Qin, what a rare guest. Welcome, welcome.
Manager Lao, I hope you've been well. Haha.
Haha. Manager Lao. About that shuya rice you brought last time. I still have a massive stockpile in my warehouse that hasn't sold yet. And what tier would you say my shuya rice falls into in the current market?
It's premium. Absolutely top grade. Even foundation establishment cultivators are eager to buy it.
Actually, that batch was just some leftovers I threw together. What? This is a grade 2 spirit seed. No, wait. It's even stronger than standard grade 2 seeds.
It's called Golden Inscription, Tortoise Shell Rice. It's an advanced breed of shuya rice. If you take this kind of spirit seed to the sect, you could sell it for 10 times the price.
I'm not looking for a quick windfall.
What I want is a stable production base.
Let's partner up. Of all the spirit rice we produce, I'll take a 30% cut.
A 70-30 split, Brother Chen?
You have quite an appetite.
No, it's 70% for me and 30% for you.
How audacious. Fu, you,
Brother Qin.
Without my distribution channels,
Your seeds will just rot in the dirt.
but in this Blackwater region, nobody else can grow this spirit rice.
I'll take all the technical risks.
So taking 70% is only fair.
haha, fine.
70-30 it is.
I only want a 30% cut.
But I call all the shots on the distribution channels.
If we run into any tough guys, you're responsible for dealing with them and sealing the deal. I'm warning you, little brother.
亮明还
Been looking for people to target you lately.
He's nothing but a clown. I don't mind using him as a sacrificial offering. Here is the information on Black Fiend you asked for.
Leave no loose ends.
Thanks.
It's decided. It's you.
That's not enough of a surprise.
Keep it together. This is just a little warning.
It's the scent of medicine from Senior Brother Qin's courtyard again.
It's been 7 days straight.
Today is the day his alchemist certification results are announced. Actually, senior brother and junior brothers.
You can't just barge in here.
Giken Chen is here again.
Your medicinal pills have pure efficacy. Your pill success rate is 70%.
We hereby award you the badge of a mid-grade alchemist.
From now on, Green Bamboo Valley's taxes will be reduced by 50%.
And you have priority in choosing Tier 3 spirit herbs. Thank you.
Senior Brother Qin. Senior Brother Qin, are you home? I was blind before. Please accept this small, humble gift. All of your spirit fields will be taken back. You just need to focus on refining pills. Come inside. I'll keep cultivating the spirit fields. Exchange the magical artifacts for spirit stones, and take everything else away. Trying to win me over? You. The sect's grand competition. Next match. Inner Sect disciple Zhao Hu versus Qin Ming of Green Bamboo Valley.
Ticketing. I advise you to just forfeit.
This spiked mace of mine doesn't have eyes.
If it crushes those clever hands of yours that you use for refining pills, the sect would be heartbroken.
Let the match begin. You're overestimating yourself. You Ming, how dare you use dark magic to attack your fellow disciple during the grand tournament? Do you plead guilty? What methods I use are none of your business. I won this match. Disciples of the Law Enforcement Hall, seize him. He must be consumed by his inner demons. Or perhaps he is a demonic spy.
Let's see who dares. Think.
What a smooth-tongued, deceitful traitor. You are clearly using sorcery to bewitch everyone. Today, I shall purge this sect on its behalf.
That's impossible.
Nothing is impossible. You deliberately schemed to lure me onto the stage and bribe Zhao Hu to die accidentally during the duel.
Then you would step in to rid the world of evil.
And seal my guilt as a demonic spy. What a brilliant plan to kill two birds with one stone. This is what Zhao Hu took before the match. The Spirit Explosion Pill. Once ingested, even a nudge of spiritual energy will cause his body to instantly explode. And this pill was gifted to him by your own hands. And this is the bone-corroding, spirit-dissolving pill I prepared just for you. Did you honestly think I would just surrender and submit to you?
You deliberately plotted and schemed against me in the shadows, trying to humiliate me in public and push me to go berserk. You knew all along?
Not only did I know, I even prepared a special gift just for you. Didn't you want to see me slaughtering my fellow disciples? Today, I'll let you experience it for yourself. You abused your power
And framed your fellow disciple. Your crimes deserve 1,000 deaths. Mercy, spare me. Too late. Who else thinks I'm a demonic spy? Who else wants to purge this sect?
The sect master of Qin Sect, along with the entire sect, pays respects to Master Qin.
Greetings, Master Qin. Li Zhaming framed his fellow disciple and has been executed for his treacherous plots.
As for me, I remain the Valley Master of Green Bamboo Valley.
My Green Bamboo Valley will seal its gates and focus on cultivation and seclusion from now on.
To withdraw from the affairs of the world.
If anyone dares to trespass again,
What happened to Li Yaming is exactly how you'll end up.
thanks for your hard work.